Hi, Shivana. I thought we could chat today about technology integration in the classroom. Have you ever tried this?
Hey Crystal, yes, I have actually. I love using technology as tools for teaching and learning in my classes. I have been using some technology while we were physically in school, but since we have moved to the online learning, I needed to adapt to new methods of teaching. Thankfully, the DIPED program came in time to the rescue as I learned so many new techniques through this program.
Oh, really? What kind of technological tools have you been using?
Well, this year I taught my Form 2 class the topic chores from the NCSE Lower School curriculum for Form 2, Term 1, topic 17.0 My Home Life. For presentation of content of this topic, I used a video presentation for new content related to chores at home. So I created this video using Powtoon so that students were able to see actions as well as hear the action that was being described. The objective from this lesson was to listen and relate chores that others do at home. This appealed to my students who are audiovisual learners. Students were required to listen to the content presented in its entirety first, and then I used Edpuzzle to give students the opportunity to repeat and take note. The Edpuzzle allowed me to pause the video at certain points for students to respond. This was particularly beneficial for students in my class who log on asynchronously for classes, as they were able to complete this on their own time while still getting that same learning experience. Before, I used to use YouTube videos for classes, but now that I have tried Powtoon, it has made my content much more relevant as I can control what is being presented to my class.
What about your assessment? Did you try using technology in assessment?
Actually, I did. So, as the main skill in that lesson was listening, for my summative assessment, I used Kahoot to test listening for comprehension. At first, I didn't think that Kahoot would be a viable option, as it required switching between screens for the question on the teacher's end. So, due to device limitations of my students, I looked for another way to integrate the use of Kahoot. And that's when I discovered that you can upload a video file from YouTube to Kahoot. So, what I did is I created my video file with a solid background using PowerPoint, and I recorded my audio and saved it as an MP4 file. I uploaded it to YouTube, and from there, I was able to upload to Kahoot and trim the video to only play the content related to each individual question. So the students heard a chore being described for each question, and then they were able to pick the picture that best suit that description. And then after that, we had a class discussion in Spanish on what chores persons did within the listening activity. And they also expressed chores that they do at home, which enhance the effective domain and communication as a content standard.
Do you think this was an effective way of teaching and learning?
I think it definitely was. When I used these tools for teaching, I noticed a change in the attitude of my students towards learning. I got more participation from my students, and I found that in comparison to the traditional way of teaching and learning from textbook to notebook, students were so much more enthusiastic to complete activities, and they have also been getting higher scores in comparison to assessments before using technology. It really has been a challenge captivating student interest in learning during this period of remote teaching due to COVID 19. Technology has really been such an efficient and effective tool in my classroom.
Awesome, Shivana. Sounds really interesting.
Thanks so much, Crystal. It was really nice chatting with you today. Be safe in these trying times.
Yeah, same here. Take care. Be safe. Bye.
Bye.